From Tampa Bay's streaming news source, brought to you by AlertTodayFlorida.com, this is ABC Action News.
Expect another great day in the Bay Area with lots of sunshine. Your full forecast is coming up. I'm Dia Riley, and here are your ABC Action News headlines. 3 Americans detained for months in North Korea are finally back home. President Trump and the First Lady welcomed them back when they arrived at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland around 3 o'clock this morning. The president shook their hands before discussing his foreign policy victory.
My proudest achievement will be, this is a part of it, but will be when we denuclearize that entire peninsula. This is what people have been waiting for a long time. Nobody thought we could be on this track in terms of speed. So I'm very honored to have helped the 3 folks.
The release was the last major hurdle to clear before an historic summit between President Trump and North Korea's Kim Jong-un. This morning, Orange County search teams found a body in a retention pond where a neighbor reported hearing screams yesterday. Deputies say the body is a female in her late teens or early 20s. They say there's no signs of trauma due to gator bites. Right now, homicide detectives are trying to identify her and also identify exactly how she died. More than $117,000 is missing from a Lakeland rec center. The big question is, did somebody steal it from the Simpson Park Community Center, or did employees just do a poor job of managing the budget? Lakeland police are now officially launching a criminal investigation. Pinellas County schools could now be forced to scrap a plan to upgrade buildings in order to pay for security officers. County commissioners decided not to help fund the 100 officers needed at every Pinellas County school. Commissioners and parents blame state lawmakers for not providing districts money for these officers.
It's frustrating, and to me, it's irresponsible.
Their lives are priceless, so I feel like any cost incurred is not even a question.
The district is now considering cutting $2.5 million from classrooms. An accused animal hoarder will get more than 100 of her pets back. A judge says the owner of Fur and Feather Farm in Plant City can keep 5 cats, several dogs, and more than 100 birds. Authorities seized hundreds of cats and birds from the pet rescue last week. Hillsborough County Animal Resources is taking custody of the other 316 cats. SpaceX hopes to set another milestone today when it launches the first new version of its Falcon 9 rocket. That rocket will carry Bangladesh's first communications satellite into orbit. SpaceX made modifications to the Falcon 9 to make first stage easier to reuse up to 10 times. Launch is set for 4:12 this afternoon. I'm going to check in now with Greg to find out what the weather's going to look like.
Weather looks really good for that launch, Dia. We'll see a mix of clouds and sun. High clouds, temperatures there at Cape Canaveral in the 80s, and that's what we'll see locally as well. We'll hold in the mid to upper 80s. You'll notice a few extra high clouds through the afternoon. The humidity will be a little bit higher, but even after sunset tonight, very comfortable for your evening plans as temperatures fall back into the mid to upper 70s. Dia?
All right, thanks, Greg. You can now get news updates all day long on your favorite streaming device, and don't forget to download the free ABC Action News app.
This ABC Action News Brief was brought to you by AlertFloridaToday.com. Pedestrians, make yourself visible. Wear bright, reflective colors, especially at night, because safety doesn't happen by accident.